What is up, everybody? Carlos here, and I'm going to be showing you my entire PS3 collection of 2025. Now, I've been collecting PS3 games for quite a while now. I have to say, maybe when I actually got my PS3, my first PS3 game, I decided to start collecting limited editions and collector's editions and such. But not every game is worth a collector's or limited premium price. Um, some stuff you can just find online for cheap that doesn't include the game, but it does include the other uh, limited items as one speaks. So without further ado, let's get to it. I'm gonna be starting these. These are all alphabetical order. First game I have here is Alice Madness Returns. Now this game I actually had pre-ordered back in 2011, and I do have a thing for Alice in Wonderland. I do love the the novelization or the original book on it, and even the cartoon that Disney adapted from. But this is more of a like gritty, dark version of Alice, which is very cool. You know, she has that gothic uh, type of aesthetic for her outfit with the blood, and you know, just she's just goth like. You know, people say she's crazy, but yeah, at the end of the game, it's actually thought out that she is crazy, and it's a shame that there's not gonna be a third game because the person that created the franchise, American McGee, the one that made the first two Alice games, this one and the first one, which is right here. Where's it at? Yeah, this one up here, right there. So yeah, that one was on PC, but then it's playable on PlayStation 3, but it's very buggy, and your character will just start moving in one direction, and then you would just die. It was very painful to play the PC port because it's just outdated and everything. But once you play this game, you understand where she's coming from in the first game, because that's pretty much what the whole uh, premises of this game is about, is actually based off the first game. So before you play this game, play the first game, and you understand why she's in a state of mind of so-called crazy. Okay, so we got the Atelier, the Arlen series. We got Atelier, Maru, Totori, and Rorona. So this one was actually my first PS3 game when I first got my PS3. This was my original purchase, and the trend kept going, and I bought this one at a different GameStop, pre-ordered it, got all the goodies. When the third game came out, I can only get the art, the little booklet that comes with the artwork, which it's a shame. Uh, but yeah, this is the trilogy of the Arlen series, and like I said, the first two I've beaten, but there's so many endings to the game that it's just too much of a grind. The third one I did play it, but I never did end up finishing it. To this day and age, I can probably finish it now because I know more about the game, the mechanics and all. But still, these games are based on time, um, where the newer ones are just you can take your time and do whatever you want. But this is like you gotta make certain things certain days, otherwise you just get a game over if you don't. But that's the only reason why I didn't play the third one, or didn't finish the third one, because it still has that time exclusivity thing where you gotta make, you gotta alchemy, do this, do that. So got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and this was not my first Call of Duty game. I actually got World at War, but I do play this game from time to time. The servers are still active. Uh, fair enough that PS3 has a double XP on this game at all times, but I mean, so far I haven't seen any hackers, but I'm pretty sure there's people that are hacking sometimes, but not all the time. We got Black Ops 1. my favorite Call of Duty of all time, besides Black Ops 2, but this one is more balanced and it's very good. Um, there's no matchmaking or skill-based matchmaking like Black Ops 2, um, because I think the skill-based matchmaking stuff, the fiasco that they say there's no such thing, there is such thing because I've actually been matched up on matches in Black Ops 6 with my brother, which has a higher SPM or the kills per minute, whatever you want to call it, and whenever I play it on my own lobby, I get easier lobbies. It's just weird, but yeah, because my KD is like very weak in Black Ops 6. But Black Ops 1, I actually have 14 prestige. Black Ops 2 here, I have Master Prestige. It took me like 9, maybe 8 in-game days to do this. Black Ops 1 took me 12 in-game days to get to 14 prestige. But Black Ops 2, it is very much hacked to pieces, so it's like it's not really worth getting on Black Ops 2 unless you're gonna do private lobbies. On over 2, same thing. Lobbies are just you go to team deathmatch, it just puts you in search and destroy, but people are just trick shotting. I'm like, that's like not cool. I mean, it's cool you're modding, but it's probably the worst way of doing it, because people just want to play team deathmatch. They don't want to play search and destroy, because sometimes you do search and destroy, and then they also have the ability to change the map afterwards. So it's like not cool, and they can kick you out at any time, which is stupid. Modern Warfare 3, same thing, hacked. I played a lobby, I played like maybe 5 matches. The first 2 matches were hacked. The other 3 were not, but I would have to recommend just be careful on how you play, because you'll know by the get-go is if you just look at the kill cam, because people would say, or I would see whenever I knew someone was hacking, was for one, someone was actually floating, and on top of that, somebody was actually had a red box on me, and that's how they killed me. They also get the jump on you, so it's kind of like Black Ops 6 right now, where they have these soft wall hacks where they automatically start aiming at you as soon as you start to be in view. Same thing with this game. Same thing. Whatever. This game is hacked as well, but you know, this was the first Call of Duty game. I got the 3rd prestige, or 3rd or 4th, but anyway, I just stopped playing this game altogether after that, because around the time Modern Warfare 2 came out, I kind of stopped playing Call of Duty until Black Ops 1 came out. But I did play this game from time to time, and it was still good. It sucks that these older Call of Duties don't have support to where they can't stop the hackers. I just wish PlayStation would implement Plus on certain things like this, because or just update the game, remove theater mode, remove certain things, just make the game fixable or playable, or everything's fixed, because it's just terrible. So next up, this is one of my pricey games as well. Alice game is actually pricey as well. I forgot to mention that Alice I actually got from a lot of other games, but this one I actually just bought like a couple of years back as well as Alice. This is like the 3rd time I got this game, and I'm keeping it this time because it's a good game. It's very slept on, but it's a very good game, and I'm surprised that Sony never re-released this on PS4 or did a remaster or a remake. These monsters remind me of a little book that I used to read called Where the Wild Things Are. Y'all probably heard of the movie or the book. This is pretty much what the monster looks like. You know, the little kid with the pajamas. He goes into a monster world or whatever. That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what this game's about. So got God of War Ascension. So I have all the God of War games on PS3. This was the last God of War game to come out on PS3. This is supposedly before God of War 1, so like before Chains of Olympus as well, which doesn't make sense, but you know, I guess Sony was trying to make Santa Monica to make another God of War game, to make it a trilogy on PS3, or just make another God of War on PS3, because essentially only two God of Wars for PS3 exist. The other ones are just re- are remasters or ports of the original game that came out on PS2 and PSP. But in reality, this game and God of War 3 are the original God of War games that came out originally on PS3. And it's okay. I mean, I'm not much of a... I mean, I like God of War, but I still haven't played this game yet. I played this game long time ago, and I remember playing it and I beat it. The Challenge of the Gods was pretty much frustrating, pretty much for everybody as well, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I beat both games, got both platinums. This is around the time I cared about trophies a lot, but right now I don't care too much about them. So yeah, this is a remaster of the PS2 games that came out a long time ago. Thank you, David Jaffe, for creating such a character that is beloved and thought out, just like Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Whatever. Anyway, let's get going. God of War 3. So this game came out during the late life cycle of the PS3. It is very well good, and it is just amazing how PS3 can, they make games on PS3, and sometimes the game is kind of wonky, choppy, blocky, whatever you want to call it. But first party PS3 games and second party games are very good. They run fairly well, like they run almost perfect. There's some hiccups here and there, but even with the architecture the PS3 has, they made some pretty good games, and I'm happy that I was part of the PlayStation 3 family. Um, Ever since the system came out. This is PSP ports of Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. I have these already on PSP. If you look at my previous video of my PSP collection of 2025, you can see I have the original two games. I could play these on PS3, and I kind of want to see the resemblance. I'm pretty sure this game actually has like updated graphics, and also performance. Upscale, that's what I meant to say. Upscale graphics, upgraded graphics, scale, performance, everything. Pretty sure. So yeah, these games take place before. This is pretty much God of War 0.5, because this is before God of War 1, and this is 1.5. So this is before God of War 2. So this is pretty much what it is, which is pretty cool. They're very good games. They're short, but they're very good games. For the PSP, whoops, this is actually Tekken Tag 2, but this is actually on my other list. This is actually for the T. I don't know, I actually brought this out right now. But anyway, I have Tekken 6, but I'll be showing y'all later that. I have GTA 4. I have yet to play this game. I only got it because I found it at a thrift store, and I kept it because it looks pretty cool. Move the camera a little bit. So yeah, the game is pretty nice. I like it. There's still a lot of glitches and such. I played the episodes of Liberty City, which is actually in the GTA 5 case right here. And as you can see, the episodes of Liberty City. I did not. I actually got this part of a lot. It came loose, so I just used I just used this case because I don't have GTA 5 on PS3 anymore. I have it on PS4. The only reason to keep the PS3 version if you want to play online. But if you want to play the definitive edition, just play PS4 or PS5 version. It's much better. Hyperdimension Neptunia. They made so many of these games. I just lost count on playing these games. I beat the original game and I beat it, but there was like multiple endings, just like the Artillery series. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a funny game, quirky game. You know, they make fun of other companies um, with the girls. You know, so she's supposed to represent PlayStation. She's supposed to be Xbox, and she's supposed to be Wii. Wait, I'm sorry. She's supposed to be PlayStation 3, Xbox, and Wii. I don't know. She's supposed to be like just based off this game. But yeah, that's pretty much what this game was about. Same thing with this. Um, this game was pretty cool. But I never did finish it. I got to like maybe chapter 10. I stopped playing it though altogether. But it's relatively the same thing as the first game, but with updated mechanics. You can move around now instead of just staying in one place. We got the third one here, the Tunya V Victory. I never did play this game at all. I haven't touched it since I bought it. I did take the plastic casing off because I wanted to see what the disc looked like, and here it is. As one of the main characters as well. I forgot who she represents, but yeah. So yeah, I never played it like at all. I just have it because I wanted to have the trilogy of the game. But yeah. Besides that, you know, first two games I did play. This one I may play later on in my lifetime, but who knows? Sometimes I don't even know if I have enough time to be playing all these games because sometimes they're like 40 to 60 hours of gameplay. And I mean, I don't mind playing the games. I don't mind. I just sometimes you lose interest on playing the games, and a lot of people say yes, that's true. You know, we got the J Stars versus. Now they made a PS4 version of this game, and I would suggest getting the PS4 version. This one is good on PS3 as well, but PS4 just has updated textures, graphics, and just overall better performance. You can play online. I don't know if the servers are still on PS3 or not, but if they are, well, it'd be pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure the servers are shut down. I think. I know the Jump Force game that came out as well. The servers were shut down like 4 years ago now. I remember about that game digitally on my PS4, but it's just the game was kind of dead. I mean, even though there was still people, it just wasn't enough support to keep the servers alive for that game. So I'm pretty sure the same fate for J Stars Victory is gonna have the same thing. So we got Medal of Honor here. Medal of Honor Heroes. I mean, not Heroes. That's the PSP game. This is the updated one. This is the 2010 Medal of Honor 2010. People call it. This game was heavily had a controversy, very heavy, based on the factions that you played in. Also, this is one of the few games that included or started doing online passes where you would need an online pass to play the game, because back then PlayStation 3 it was free to play online, but they added these online passes because they wanted to at least make some profit on the game when someone actually had bought it used. So they wouldn't even make money if they bought a used copy, where as you know, you buy it brand new and you get the online pass. Online pass was like $10. Right now it's free. If you actually go to the PlayStation Store and actually look for this game, I'm pretty sure it's free now, but servers are gone, so you can't play this game online at all. But it was a cool game. The story mode was mediocre, but it had some pretty cool scenes and some cool gameplay wise, in the sense of hunting down terrorists. We got Mugen Souls. So I played this game. I had the manual and everything. I actually had the limited edition as well, but most of my limited editions got washed away when the Hurricane Harvey hit here in Texas, and As you can see, it left. It pretty much destroyed the cover art and the booklet as well. And this is all I have left of it. So I played this game. I got far, but I got stuck with those the ship battles. I think I couldn't beat the one of the second ship battles. Kept dying, so I was like, you know what, it's okay. I just stopped playing it. It's a cool game, but it had a controversy where when she takes a bath, it's censored. So yeah, but so in case of censorship, it's like in Japanese they have the the bubbles or whatever covering her, but in the American version, I believe it's just cut off completely, entirely. So it's like there's no way to actually see that. But then again, I don't care about that. That was just to refresh your to to have up your abilities for a duration, something like that. I don't really remember too much about it. But same thing with this for this game as well. Same daily with the censored part, where you take a bath and it's censored. This is Mogan's Souls Z. This is the only PS3 game I have with the updated PS3 logo. That made it look like a PS4, and people were confused on why PlayStation did that. But you know, it's okay that they did that for at least one game. I know they did it for Watch Dogs. Um, I think Watch Dogs, the original one, had this logo. Certain PS3 games had this logo, but yeah, like I said, I played this game, but I didn't get too far as well. I just quit like mid game. I got bored of it. I think I put like 15 hours in the game until I got bored of it. Would I revisit? Maybe. I mean, I could still play it and probably beat it. I just, like I said, sometimes certain RPG games, you seem to lose interest. People lose interest in games, and you just move on to the next game. That's why we have backlogs, and it's not very good for us to have backlogs because we'll never intently finish the games that we originally started. So I'm gonna have to stop doing that, and I'm gonna finish up all my PS5 games that I actually have on my backlog right now. So yeah. Anyway, we have Need for Speed Carbon. So I showed you the other Need for Speed games on PS2. This is the PS3. This is the first PS3 Need for Speed game that came out. PlayStation logo is actually faded. I don't know why, but yeah, this game was very good on PS3. It was very polished, more polished than the PS2. But you gotta remember, this game came out I think a year after PS3 came out. So yeah, but it's still a good game. Either that or it was a launch title. I don't really remember because I didn't get a PS3 until about 3 years into the life cycle. So yeah, I beat Carbon in about a day. I think I beat this one in about same length. You just gotta know your, because Carbon was pretty much a representation of Most Wanted. It's just call it, this is the early DLC type of game that we actually get in another game format. You know what I mean? Because other games do that now. You get you have RoboCop that came out, and then now there's actually a DLC game based off RoboCop that's coming out, or I think came out already. And they're like charging $30, whereas the base game was like $70 when they first launched. But yeah, anyway, moving on. We have Need for Speed to Run. Probably will not play this game later. Maybe I will. I think this is the open world game where like you can go coast to coast anywhere around the world, something like that. So yeah, I don't know why it's in Spanish and English, but the game right here is English. But I've seen English and French type of lettering as well. This could be Canadians, could be from Mexico. I don't know, but it's actually from the U.S. because the serial number in the back, the barcode and everything. It's like is in English because it's right here. It says right there English. Came in English and Spanish. So yeah, I might play it, maybe not. Speaking of backlog, I have yet to play this game. I think I played the first 30 minutes of the game, but I haven't done it yet. I beat it on PSP, but it's different. It differs from PSP, PS2 to PS3 because this game is open world. No manual, sadly, but I kind of like the undercover aspect of the game because you're like a police officer undercover working with her. And well, the story is very goes crazy. The ending goes crazy, and it's just weird that this happens. But yeah. Next game we got Ratchet and Clank. So I actually bought this back in at Walmart for like $20 10 years ago. Bought it back in 2014. I played the first game on PS3, but my PS3 ended up getting the yellow light, and at the time I didn't know how to fix it, so I ended up just having it put up, and I ended up buying another PS3, and I ended up just making sure they had enough thermal paste and changed the pads, so that way it had still some quality of life. And to this day I have this PS3 that's working. So I've had it for 4 years now, but it's cool that I can play this now on my PS3 if I want to. So yeah, it comes with 3 games. You got a Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando, and Up Your Arsenal. Trying to make it where you can see the lettering, but sometimes it can be a little bit short. Got Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. Now these cases are from GameStop, and the reason why I'm using them is because I just like the way they look. It gives the vibe of having PS3 cases, whereas PS4 and PS5 uses the same blue case. So no manual, but it comes with all DLC from the base game. I have this digitally on PS4, PS5, and I play with my brother. This game, I played it with a friend of mine. I haven't seen him for a long time online, but I did play this game with him, and he actually showed me where to get all the medallions, and I ended up remembering how to get most of them without looking up a strategy guide, because he did it for me. Got Resident Evil Revelations 2. This is the PS3 version. So the PS3 updated version, when they started taking off the PlayStation Network thing, it's just weird because this game is online as well. But as you can see, the PlayStation Network thing is missing on newer PS3 games. Same with PSP. So it just looks like that, bland. I don't know why. But yeah, I have this on PS4. I have not played the Vita version, but the Vita version is not the version to get. So I've seen people play the Vita version. It runs okay, but it has frame rate issues. It suffers from frame rate issues. This game is like 20 gigs. So put that on a little PS Vita card. PS Vita card is like what, 4 gigs? That's not enough. So there's a lot of limitations for the system to play this game, and it's a shame that it was butchered. But having this PS3 version of the game is okay because at least this game runs fairly well. But PS4 version is far more superior because of the frame rate and also the quality of life for the game, in terms of graphics, uh, all that good stuff that people always mention. I'm not much of one of those people that says all that stuff a lot, but I do say it from time to time because, like I said, updated versions are better. Um, because, like I said, PS3 suffers from the architectural engine that they were developed on using, those 8 cores and all that stuff. It was just hard for them to make. But as time went on, PS3 games were fairly easier to build on, and even though Xbox 360 was the better version to make it games for, um, PS3 still caught up and won the war of the seventh generation. Is it seventh generation? I don't remember. So Saints Row 2, I have it on my PS3 at the moment, but yeah, another greatest hits version. I only have 2 greatest hits, I believe, and then another Black Label PS3 thing. I might change some of these labels or to a different one, but yeah. Silent Hill Homecoming. So I bought this at GameStop, and to this day the price is still the same. Every GameStop I go to, I think this is like the most common one you can find, but I still want to get Shattered Memories and Downpouring, but I do want to get Silent Hill 4. I don't care about 2 and 3. 2 is already remade on PS5. They're gonna make another Silent Hill on PS5, the first one, which I'll be getting that as well. But for now, I'll be playing this one. Like I said, people didn't like this game too much, but like I said, people complain left and right. People will complain. Fanboys will complain. This game is okay. It runs good. It's the same type of gameplay and all that. So yeah, 2 versions here. Like I said, this is like a French version. It says La Malbrousse a Soli à la Mission, or I don't know what the heck that means. I'm just making stuff up. So yeah, you play as Shepard. I believe Shepard is this kid right here. I don't think that's. I think that's his dad, or I could be wrong. I think that's the main character, and then that's his kid. So I'm thinking he's looking for his kid or something. Still, I'll play the game eventually. I just, like I said, I have too much backlog, so I'm not gonna be starting a game and then not finishing it. Got the Star Wars Complete Saga. This is based off Star Wars 1 and 2, the video game. So this comes with all 6 episodes with all DLC, or everything included from the original first 2 Star Wars games on PS2, PSP. Actually, no, I think PSP only had 1. There's the Star Wars 3, but it's the Clone Wars one, with the Clone Wars Anakin and all that stuff. But yeah, this is the complete saga. So we got Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Sorry about that if you heard that. I had to kind of. I didn't want to burp. So this game it's a good game. I believe that's Star Killer. I don't really remember. I'm not much. I don't know much about the Star Wars lore as much as my brother does. My little brother. But you play as him, and you're Darth Vader's apprentice. There's the second game, but I have not played the second game. But there's a cliffhanger for the second game, so there is no third third game for the Star Wars Force Unleashed. I should have done the third game, but I don't know what happened with whoever developed this. Who developed this game? EA? No, it was LucasArts. Okay. I would have thought EA was the one that made these, but I guess not. Anyway, it's a shame that these games came to fruition and didn't make another game to finish the trilogy of the game. It sucks that certain games go unfinished. And then we got Tekken 6. So yeah, this was Tekken Tag. I was supposed to do it like this, but yeah. Anyway, Tekken 6. I bought this at a pawn shop a long time ago, and I bought it for $8. back in 2014. I was trying to get the sticker off a long time ago, but yeah. Again, the manual's gone, but I still have this. It didn't come with the original foil case, which I really wanted, but it's better just to have the game. So yeah, there you have it, people. We got all my PS3 games for 2025. Anything else I get before this video gets uploaded is coincidental that I got it before I made this video, but actually I actually make this video before I actually bought them games. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. If you like the video, please rate, comment, subscribe. I'll be showcasing my PS4 games on the next video, so stay tuned for that. Later.